Hi, everybody. This is Monique Phillips, and we're at the Dallas-Fort Worth Auto Show. We're at the IMS Vintage area in the Progressive Garage looking at some fantastic vintage bikes. I'm here with Mark Peterson of Southwest Superbikes, and you have some bikes here in our collection that I would love to talk to you about.
Awesome.
So the first two we're going to look at are two Laverdas.
Correct.
So tell me a little bit about these bikes, because they're from the 70s, and we want to give people a little taste of vintage bikes from a different era, and maybe how they're also influencing today's motorcycles and motorcyclists.
Absolutely. Sure, Monique. So these two, Southwest Superbikes, we've had our store for 31 years now, and we do a little bit of everything, but we have done a lot with vintage bikes, especially in the last 10, 15 years. These are a couple of units we just got in recently. They're fantastic. They've been totally restored, gone through both cosmetically and internally. And these bikes are actually built to ride instead of just mothball and put up in a museum. Got a 78 and a 79 model. Both of these are the same model bikes. They're a 1200cc air-cooled 3-cylinder engine, which is a super badass bike in its day. I mean, even this is the late 70s, but this is still a 140-mile-an-hour motorcycle. And a lot of the more astute collectors know this. This mark is pretty rare. You don't see a lot of these bikes out and about, and a very appreciated enthusiast style bike. But this is for something that somebody's going to ride. You know, you can go out and still run around with modern bikes and have a really cool vintage bike. Both of these are lovingly prepared and have had a few minor upgrades, just add to a little bit of dependability. Laverda is a fabulous mark, dating back. They were actually an implement company and built tractors and farm equipment. Yeah, which was really cool. And then they started out in real small CC, 75cc and up bikes, and continued on from there. The people that know the mark kind of compare it to when they came over from Italy. It is an Italian mark. When they came over from Italy, a lot of the styling they say was based on the Japanese bikes, which were super hot in that era. And so if you compare them side by side, you can see a lot of similarities, but they've still got that sexy Italian flair. So just a rare bike, but still what I would call affordable, and for a guy that wanted to collect and or ride something like this.
Yeah, and this style of bike, we talk a lot about the retro styling that's coming back in style right now.
Yeah,
this
reeks of retro.
exactly.
I mean,
this is
really
the
cool
quintessential look that a lot of people are going for now.
Absolutely.
So it's exciting to see these. They're in fantastic condition, and it's nice to hear that, like you said, they're bikes to ride, to go out and have fun, and not just sit in the garage and look pretty. Yeah.
And we're, Southwest Superbikes has participated in shows and events for, over 30 years. And we were so excited to get the phone call this year and said, hey, what do you think would make the Dallas Auto Show even cooler? Well, motorcycles. I mean, and so it's really exciting that they've got this out here, and we got some great bikes out here, and it's in front of a whole new group of people, which, I mean, car people are everywhere, and it exposes us more, and people, they want to see this. There's the mom, dad, and the kids, and they say, wait a minute, it's a treat.
Yeah.
And they did really good this year at that.
It is. Absolutely. It's a really nice display, both of the classic cars as well as the classic motorcycles.
Absolutely.
So it's great to be able to show people our history, both in motorcycles and in cars, here at Discover the Ride.
Awesome.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. Have a good day.